there, Cootie Crew! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about me trying out a nose bone in my nostril piercing. I already have an entire video about my experience around my different nose piercings. I'll go ahead and link that video up at the top and as well in the description box below in case that's useful for you. If you're following along on my ear stretching journey, you already know this, but I recently found out that a lot of metals will actually irritate my skin. And I still, to this day, even though I've had this piercing for years now at this point, it'll get kind of irritated. And I did put a stud in there for a while. It was an opal stud and it was beautiful. And that did help just because when the ring moves around a lot, it can just kind of get irritated. And again, if my skin is already irritated by it being like a steel hoop, that's not good. Anyway, the stud was great and did help, but the problem was that it was one of the twisty tops, like the top twisted into a post, and that was really hard. Whenever the top popped out, I was basically incapable of putting it back on with my own fingers, and instead was just at the piercing shop a lot. So I stopped that and put the hoop back in, and then just was super careful about it. I still love the look of the hoop, but I'm hoping that by putting in a gold nose bone, some of that irritation will calm down and my nose will get a chance to like heal up nice and hearty. I don't know. We will find out. Since I've never used a nose bone, this will also be interesting. I've watched some videos of people putting these in and it seems kind of painful. I will take it out of the package so you can see it. Anyway, I've just never had a nose bone in my nostril piercing before, so this is kind of new for me. And we'll see how I like it, I guess. All it is that it has like a thicker bulb at the end, and you basically have to punch that through your piercing, but it'll keep it in place without there being like that end coming out of your nose that always looks like a boogie. You know what I'm talking about? My plan is to, similar to when I'm stretching my ears, dunk my nose in some really warm sea salt solution, and so that my skin is more pliable, that I can get like that thicker post through. Pop it in and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's go. So, as you can see, my nose is red and really wet right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my hoop out first. And I washed my nose bone and my hands, so those are all ready to go. So you can see that red dot where it's supposed to go. I have the nose bone here. Can you see? I hope you can see. Well, it's in there, but it's not in there. That was definitely not as painful as I was expecting to be. So that's cool. I thought it was going to be way more of like a sting, but really didn't feel it too much. It was just kind of weird that it like stuck partially in my nose and then I had to like press to get it all the way in my nose. That was pretty weird, but yeah, even right now, my nose doesn't hurt. I should stop touching it now. Don't worry, I'll stop touching it. I might have fat nostrils or something because it like I can see the end. The end is also really small, so maybe that's it. I just expected it to go more into my nose than it does. My nose is full of boogies, so I don't exactly want to show you. Gross. I'll give it a little bit to kind of calm down. I'm sure it's a little like mildly swollen because I just stabbed it and because it was soaking in all that hot water that makes it a little swollen. So I will check back in, I don't know, like 10 minutes or something. I was expecting that the end of the nose bone would irritate my piercing because it is thicker than my normal jewelry, but that did not happen, and it also hasn't fallen out yet, which is another concern I had. So overall, I was really happy with it, and we'll probably get some more. If you have your own experience with nose bones, please share that in the comments section. Thank you everyone for watching. Check out my other videos and maybe subscribe to my channel.